From Cleveland's most accurate weather team, this is 19 First Alert Plus. Sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
And good afternoon. I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News, coming to you from our digital desk, a live look into downtown Cleveland. Oh, March, what a beautiful animal you are. 24 hours ago, we're at 60 degrees. Everybody's loving life. This morning, we wake up to snow. Right now, it's 31 degrees. March, you beautiful, beautiful beast. In like a lion, it has been so far early in March. Welcoming in 19 First Alert meteorologist Sam Roberts. Sam, tell us there are brighter days ahead, because I know there are.
There are. Okay, I'll start by saying next week overall looks a lot better. I've got my 7-day here, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But once we dip, so this weekend's obviously a little chilly. We're going to dip below freezing on Saturday night. Then we get above freezing on Sunday afternoon, and we probably will not get back down to the freezing mark until maybe perhaps late next weekend. So we do have a lot of time above freezing next week. We've got some 60s in the forecast for you next week as well. And the important part of this is that there are 60s that are dry, okay? So you know how it goes here in Northeast Ohio. A lot of times in the spring, if we're gonna get a warm up, it's going to be accompanied by two things: wind and rain. That's not the case next week. Now, it will be blustery Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, but right now the forecast is trending dry for perhaps 5 days in a row, which would be great if we could make that happen. So a lot of good stuff to look forward to. Obviously today, not great. It's one day. We'll get through it.
Walk us through it.
At least it's not snowing, right? So we're dry right now. We've had the snow this morning. That has pretty much come to an end. I don't know why the lightning tracker is showing up. We're definitely not going to see any of that today. If it makes you guys feel better, it's not just us. It's cooler than average, even in places like Charleston, West Virginia today. Charlotte, North Carolina, only in the 50s. Look at Western Virginia, especially west of the Appalachian Mountains. It's very, very chilly. So we're not alone in our misery today, although for us it's like a little bit worse, right? Because it's very, very windy here. We're way below average. Tonight, kind of feeling more like late February. We are going to be dry, though. If we get any flurries late this afternoon, they should come to an end pretty quickly. And then, of course, we'll look forward to a really nice weekend for this time of the year.
And she's going to show us that in just 15 seconds. Give us a minute.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
And there is that bright spot, that warm spot Sam was talking about. Take a look at that 7-day. Looks pretty good if we can just get through the weekend.
Yeah, we just got to get through the weekend, but the good news with our weekend is that it's going to be dry. So if you can squeeze out a whole dry weekend this time of the year, that's like a big win, right? Especially Sunday, because Sunday is going to be a little bit more seasonable. Obviously, Saturday, pretty chilly. Friday, yeah, we got to get through that wintry mix in the afternoon and evening, but not a lot of accumulation. It's honestly going to be pretty similar to this morning. We'll get a quick burst of some rain and snow. It won't probably stick on the roads, which is good. I know we had a little bit of stickage on the roadways this morning. Tomorrow, probably a little too warm for that, just given the timing. It's coming in the afternoon. We're going to be around 40. So that honestly shouldn't be a major issue. Maybe after sunset, if we can cool off quickly enough and we still have a little snow around, it could get a little slick in spots. But that's pretty much the only bad weather day that we have to get through, because the weekend is dry. We do spring forward this weekend, so we've got the later sunsets to look forward to, which is like the best, right? And then, of course, next week, we've got plenty of daylight. on the back half of the day after everybody gets off work to enjoy the nice weather. Look at those overnight lows are above freezing. 10-day forecast here. We're still trending above average, Dan, even into next weekend. So a lot of good stuff to look forward to.
And I did just look it up. Stickage is a meteorological term.
Is it? I didn't know that. I thought I was literally just saying something that's not even a word.
I'm not entirely sure, Sam. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that
Thank you.
stickage is an actual word. 19 First Alert meteorologist Sam Roberts. We're going to see you at 3 o'clock. Thanks for joining us.
Dan.
All right,
See you
take
then.
care. We do have 3.5 hours of news and First Alert weather starting at 3 o'clock on Channel 19. Final look out over the Rocket Fieldhouse. Clouds keeping it a little gray, a little cold, but a heck of a lot better than what we were this morning, and nothing to worry about when it comes to the evening commute. If we have any other breaking news, it'll be right here on our digital platforms. Otherwise, hey, we'll see you at 3 o'clock on Channel 19. I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News. Have a great evening.
19 News is everywhere. Download our